What's up, everyone? Back at it again with another episode of my road to tournament status. Last episode, if you haven't checked it out, check out my playlist. Now, something I gotta tell you about before we start this episode is yesterday while queuing up these chests in the bottom, so I have them ready for you to see for this episode, I accidentally pressed the battle button and I went into a match. So we're gonna go ahead and watch what happened and we'll kind of talk about it. So it's this last one here, 15 hours and 35 minutes ago, and let's watch what happens. So this counts as a win. This is gonna count as a win, and I'm gonna be able to open up a chest as we finish up this match. So we're gonna speed through a couple of these moments here. In the beginning, he goes giant with the balloon, which is a really good combination. I was caught off guard a little bit. Only my archers were doing some good damage, and then I had to put down my spear. As you can see there, he goes with the Scarby, which pretty much counters the Knight and the Mini P.E.K.K.A. like really well. So at this point, I'm at a huge disadvantage. And then he comes in with this group of minion hordes. I would have been screwed if I didn't have these arrows here. Those arrows were clutch. So we're gonna speed through this a little bit more. And then I decide to push because I'm like, alright, this guy is having the balloon, the giant balloon push. I have to do damage and I have to counter him. I can't just have him build up his push and try to defeat me. So I go with my giant spears, archers, and then he tries to surprise me with the balloon, but I have the musketeer ready. It does get his drop-off bomb off, but my musketeer does a really good job of just taking it out. And that was a mistake for him, because sending a lone balloon by itself usually isn't profitable, isn't a positive elixir trade, unless you can get it there and you can get a hit and his death bomb. So we make a good comeback here. It kind of comes in reset at this 1 minute mark. So I know that he's coming in with giant balloons, so I know that I have to make a push here. Now, he drops these barbs in, and I have the perfect counter to it, which is the bomber. However, it isn't placed far enough, so it gets destroyed. Just absolutely destroyed. Here, I see that there's barbs, I see that there's a mini P.E.K.K.A, so I put in as many distractions as possible. And he comes here with the lone giant, which is a terrible move. His giant was already going down. His balloon is not going to be supported. So there you go, there goes that tower. That mini P.E.K.K.A cleans it up. He tries to save it with the minion horde, which does not work. He tries to make one final push there, 10 seconds. He's pushing as hard as he can. I should be dropping this bomber in, taking out these barbs, takes them out really well, and that's gonna be game. So a nice comeback here, and we get that win against the level 5 Juarez. Good game. Alright, so that was a win, and I'm gonna open up this silver chest because of it. There we have it. I'm gonna open up these free chests. I'm gonna open up this one, and now we're just gonna do a regular episode. So this is match number 2. Let's see what happens. Here we go. P.E.K.K.A's Playhouse. We're in Arena 4 now, so we have to be aware of giant balloon. Okay, this calls for distraction, easy distraction, and then in the back. Oh wow, misplay, huge misplay. That mini P.E.K.K.A was not supposed to be able to get to the tower. Horrible. Okay, so he puts in more air troops. I'm gonna put down my musketeer. If my giant can tank a little bit longer, we can do a lot of damage here. Giant bomb, musketeer. That Valkyrie's gonna do a lot of damage. However, I take it out. So he has the Valkyrie and he has the mini P.E.K.K.A. That doesn't tell me if he has any giants though. So that's why I'm saving my mini P.E.K.K.A for now. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again. I'm dropping my spears a little bit, leaning towards the left. He does in fact have a giant. I'm gonna be dropping down my giant. I'm gonna be dropping down my archers to do as much DPS as possible. And then this Skarmy is just gonna be a waste. I don't know why he did that. You don't back up a giant with the Skarmy. That minion horde, those minions are gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna build my giant push to the other side here, just in case he takes this left side of ours. So those archers are gonna be taken out by that musketeer. However, that musketeer has almost no damage, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm expecting Skarmy. He does have the prince locked onto my giant. And let's see what he does here. Mini P.E.K.K.A. is going to do a good job cleaning that up. Okay, I expect something to be backed up. I'm gonna have to take those out real quick because that will do a lot of distraction. His giant does get one shot. At this point, I'm just defending. I'm defending. Because my left tire has enough to where I can just defend for the last 30 seconds here. That's what I believe. We're gonna send in a tank. We're ready for his. We're ready for his giant. Here comes the arrows to take those Skarmy out. His balloon tries to come in. Let's try to take it out before it hits me. No. Don't do it to me, Wi-Fi. Come on. Please, no. All right, and we get that win against the level 5, against Gator 709. Good game. So that's going to be a chest. All right, as you can see, it's going to be a gold chest. We're going to open that up. Nice. And this is going to be match number 3. If we win this, I'll gem that last gold chest up, and we'll see what happens here. Last match. Can we make it 3 for 3 again? Ooh, Asian. The troll station. What a sensation. Alright, so we're going to do slow night push in the back. He does have air troops. That right side's gonna call for a bomber. Take it out. That knight needs to be distracted. So he's doing a combination of split pushing here, which is interesting. This is the first person I've faced that's done this. So that bomber on the right gets one shot, which is good. I believe he's gonna push more on this left side because he has his tombstone leaning towards this side. Hopefully this can be taken out. I'm going to support him. That knight's going to distract. We're going to send in my mini P.E.K.K.A. to take out his knight. And I'm going to back up that mini P.E.K.K.A. with my spears here because I think he's splitting a little bit too much. Oh, and he leaves because he knows I countered him really well on that one. So this is just an easy 3 crown, ladies and gentlemen. I ended up out splitting him, if that's the thing. Look at all the damage I've done to his left and right tower. He's barely done any on my left, so that's why he just gave up. It pretty much is game. I'm gonna push hard here just to try to end this real quick. And as you can see, you just gotta be aware of him split pushing. Your opponent's gonna split push you to try to confuse you, to try to make you panic. But just try to make your best counter against both sides. So Asian, good game. Thanks for the 3 crown. And there it is. Let's see who needs donations. Alright, and then we're gonna jump this up just for you guys. Let's see what we get. Alright, nothing fancy, just more to the collection. So, that was the 3 matches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.